Hey guys, Kurt here of NK Garage, and we're back with another tool haul video. We got on Facebook and we found this Matco Tools rolling tool cart full of tools at a good price for what it is. Guy was letting it go because he's retired and he still kept a lot of his tools. So we'll open it up and we'll take a look. Where's all my tools? Nick, where are my tools?
Are they in here?
No, there's no tools in there.
What about here?
Oh, I forgot. I put the tools in the other room. I put them on display for you guys. There's just so much stuff that came out of here. Just piles and piles of tools. Really awesome tools. So, let's head on over to the other room and take a look at what we got. This one's pretty exciting. It's a mechanic's tool haul. The guy worked a lifetime as an auto mechanic and he's letting go of some of his stuff. He gave some stuff to his son. He kept some stuff for himself to do like oil changes and stuff. But this is all the stuff that he decided to let go with the toolbox. And boy, is it a lot of stuff. I had to get all the tables out today for this one. We've got service kits, air tools, hammers and pry bars and chisels and wrenches and sockets, screwdrivers, picks, ratchets, pliers. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at what we got. And then at the end of the video, we'll go over how much we paid and if it was worth it. So, let's start over here with the pliers. Down on the end, we have this mega monster snap ring pliers. This is the Matco TR or TP. It's a TP7 and it's something else. So you press this button to expand, one tooth at a time. You can retract all at once. Heavy duty unit. I'm gonna have to keep that. Talking about snap ring pliers, we got these two pairs of Craftsman USA snap ring pliers. We got the standard pin end and like the spreader style. And we got this little, teeny little guy. I've had one of these before. They seem cool. Moving on, we've got three pairs of these Blue Point hose pliers. Nice long reach, 3 different sizes. That's definitely a nice set right there. We got 2 pairs of these unbranded cable cutters. They seem nice. They seem basically unused. Got 2 pairs of these pin pulling pliers, 2 different styles. Got a pair of tin snips. Got a pair of these German pliers. They're made in West Germany by the VBW Wagon. Kind of cool. Steel handle pliers. They kind of look like a Knipex style. We got this hose removal pliers. Unbranded as far as we can tell. It has a part number of MST 500. Bringing it back around, we have a Blue Point TBS 200A. It's just a tubing bender. Got the 3 popular sizes here. Got a Mac Tools chain cutting tool. So you got a replacement chain in here. You have a used chain on here. And I think these are for cutting exhaust pipes. Got 3 pairs, a 3-piece set of these green Matco hose clamping pliers. Got a Blue Point fuse puller tool. Got 3 pairs of USA vice grips. Got a pair of Blue Point valve stem remover pliers. Got this pair of USA made CV joint clamping pliers. Got an automatic wire stripper and crimper tool here. Got a pair of Craftsman Western Forge USA made slip joint pliers. And on the end we got a little needle nose made by Companion. In the middle we have this Mac Tools scraper on the end. Nice little scraper. Followed by 2 Mac Tools trim removing tools. Then we got 2 pairs of fastener pliers right here. And then we got 2 specialty tools. We got this brake caliper tool. And this one, I know I've seen it before, but I just can't put my finger on the term. But you guys can let me know. I just can't remember. So let's jump over to the next table. We've got some ratchets and sockets. We got some Matco ratchets up here. We got the Matco Flex Head USA 3/8 drive ratchet with the locking lever. Matco 3/8 drive ratchet with the green hard handle. Matco little stubby 3/8 drive ratchet. Got some Craftsman ratchets. We got the 3/8 drive round head fine tooth. 3 Craftsman quick release ratchets, the 3/8 drive and 2/4 inch drive. All USA made. Followed by a Craftsman V Series 1/4 inch extension. Got some socket sets here by Mac. The one on the top is the stubby torque set. So you get a nice variety, all stubby models. Looks fairly unused, so they're pretty much in pristine condition. Followed by the Hex and Allen socket set. It's a metric set. It goes from 4 up to 10 millimeter. Then we got some metric ball end sockets, snap-on set with a Mac thrown in the mix. So the snap-on goes 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10, and there's a 7 millimeter Mac in there. We'll bring it back up top and look at some extensions. We have the Matco 20 inch extension for 1/2 inch drive. We have a Firestone 10 inch extension for 1/2 inch drive. We got 4 pieces of Mac USA wobble extensions, all 3/8 drives. We got like the 1 inch, 3 inch, 6 inch, and 12 inch. Then we have another one here. I guess I counted out of order, but that's the 8 inch, same thing, Mac. Got this Mac swivel universal joint long extension. It's 14 inches long with the swivel joint attached. A couple Craftsman extensions, 8 inch 3/8 drive, 2 3 inch 3/8 drive, a 3 inch 1/4 inch drive, and a 6 inch 3/8 drive, all USA. And we got a Proto 4 inch extension for 1/2 inch drive. We have 3 of these snap-on. These are metric with a ball end swivel joint. So they have a particular size. I think we've got 10, 12, and 14 millimeter. Pretty cool. You know, it's solid fixed. It's got the ball end swivel. Nice, good rotation there. Definitely an important tool to have, especially as a mechanic working on vehicles. We got this small set of snap-on 12-point crow's foot, like line wrenches. It's got the 7, 8, 10. It's got a 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And with that, we got this Matco set, everything from 10 millimeter up to 19 millimeter in metric for the 6-point line wrench crow's foot, plus 1 bonus 7/8 for the SAE. Got a set of SK Torques here, nice little set, SK E-Torques that is, and also a set of these SK E-Torques security bit style. Both of those sets are made in USA. Nice sets. Got 3 Blue Point scraper blades down here. I got this tool. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have a brand on it or if it was just unbranded, but it's E-Torques on both sides. So it's like an E-Torques nut driver on both ends. Never seen that one before. We got some Craftsman screwdrivers down below. Random variety of them. All USA made. Condition is okay. They're average used condition. Got 2 of these specialty Lyle auto tools. You got the thread chaser for spark plugs and the heater hose coupler remover. We have this Radnor. This is a fillet weld gauge. Looks brand new in the package. Got a Blue Point set of the brake pad gauges to see, you know, you got green, yellow, and red. This is a specialty GM oil filter wrench. I'm not sure how to use it, but I looked up the part number and that's what it comes up as. Next up, we have this snap-on T-handle ratcheting wrench. It's a 13 millimeter. Pretty cool, interesting. These are Mac sockets, mostly impact sockets, couple chrome, 1 specialty. We got 4 snap-on sockets and 3 Matco. And we got this Proto 3/4 to 1/2 inch drive impact adapter. All the sockets back here are either lower tier brands or unbranded. Did come with the tray. Nothing too special. We got this four-wheel drive axle servicing socket. Got a Blue Point brake cube. Got a Mac Tools feeler gauge, KD Tools feeler gauge. Got this Subaru branded little tire depth gauge, I think. Got an inspection mirror made by Mac. Mac Tools spark plug gapper, the Blue Point spark plug gapper. Got this 6-way electrical terminal tool, and a Blue Point offset angle double-ended feeler gauge. There's this little tool in here, Stylus 3 Streamlight. Not sure what it's for. Not sure.
It's a UV light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you push it and you get a UV light. Interesting. Got a distributor wrench made by KD Tools. We got this right angle drill adapter or screwdriver bit adapter. Got a couple advertising screwdrivers, Snap-on, one Subaru. Got an old church key for the Utica Club. Got this Matco specialty brake tool. Snap-on little pocket screwdriver, just a little flat blade. Got a Mac Tools valve stem core remover. The Mac Tools Posi-Drive screwdriver, number 2. Snap-on comfort grip, about an 8-inch long flat blade screwdriver, and the Snap-on long radiator hose pick tool with 4 pieces of Blue Point long reach picks. Let's take a look at some wrenches. So I think we'll start up top over here with the stubby wrenches. We have 2 SK, 119, 116, and we have 7 pieces of Craftsman, all metric, all the full polished USA, the 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, and 10. We've got a variety of random wrenches in here. 2 Sears made in Japan, SK Tools, Fuller 10mm, Eastco 15mm, some Craftsman combination wrenches, USA. One of them is the 7/8 6-point. That's a very nice one to find. It's very hard to get the Craftsman 6-point raised panel wrenches, USA made. Proto double box 24 by 22mm, and Mac 17 by 19. Long double box. We got this Matco specialty E-Torx double box wrench. I've never seen that one before. Thought it was very interesting. Craftsman, USA made, metric double box wrenches. Nice little set there. And then we have like 1.5 sets of the SAE. So there's doubles of some of them and just one of some of the others. And 1 Sears Japan 13 by 15mm double box wrench. Back up to the top, we got this set of Matco Torx screwdrivers. Starts at T8, goes up to T30, comes with the case. These are the ones that were made by Witt in Germany. Very nice screwdrivers. Got this Matco brake servicing kit for drum brakes. You get the pliers, you get 4 different tools to do the spring clips, you get 2 brake spoons. Nice little set. And we've got 2 Snap-on line wrench sets, both metric and SAE with the tray. And they don't have owner's marks on them. Next table. Oh, it's so much. All right, we'll start up at the top of the table over here. We have a Mac Tools impact driver screwdriver set. Missing some bits, of course. Yeah, you don't always win with those. We have the Matco battery lifting tool. Nice tool. A lot better than some of the other ones I've seen. Definitely handy if you're going to be moving a lot of batteries. And then up here we have the Matco branded steel punch, the numbers, the number stamps. So that's pretty cool. I don't need the Matco brand ones myself. I'm good with the old style machinist ones, but it's cool. We got some C-clamps. The orange ones are either labeled adjustable or pony. The silver one is adjustable. Pretty cool. I like the orange color. We have a micrometer down here. This one is made by the Central Tool. Made in Rhode Island. Comes with the box and the pouch, and there's even an interchangeable bit so you can go to the flat end instead of the pointed end. Got this monster mag light. Needs some batteries, but maybe it works. We've got 2 sets of these Mac tools. They're screw extractors. So this one is the spiral style, and this one is the straight flute style. So lightly used, if not used at all, in pouches. Very convenient. We have a Blue Point hood prop. We got a tie rod end tool, and we actually got the bits with it this time. I have gotten a few of these tools before and never with the actual pieces to go in the end, so that was cool. Got these fluid extractors over here. We got like the grease gun style one and the little like syringe style. We have this long tool here. I'm not sure if it's for serpentine belt work or fan clutches or something. There's like a 12-point box end down there. I don't know if it's supposed to come with extra parts. There's no part numbers or brands on it at all. Swinging back around, we've got a pile of files and a pile of punches. There's a nice chunk of brass in there for us too. Next to the punches is the Sears vacuum pump. Pretty cool, old vintage Sears tool. Bringing it back down, we got 3 ball peen hammers. The small one is a Craftsman, the other 2 I couldn't identify. Next to them is the Matco 3-piece alignment pry bar set. Definitely a nice set. Bringing it up back top again, we got this is the Snap-on BB9018 air pneumatic powered brake bleeding kit. So that's definitely going to be handy. We're definitely going to be keeping that. We have an extra attachment piece here. The BB502A. And there's a little package here called bleeder kit instructions. I'm not sure if that is from something else or if it could be used with it, but we'll hold on to it since we're keeping it and see if we might need some hoses or something. We have 2 seal pullers over here. One of them is Matco with this chumbus of a slapper on it, so you can get your force. There's another one here, unbranded, just a standard old school seal puller. We got a multimeter. Couldn't find the brand on it. This is definitely awesome. Snap-on torque angle gauge. Inside are the instructions, but you get your angles for, you know, doing torque. So if you have a torque spec that requires you to turn a certain degrees as well, this is awesome to have. So that's absolutely a keeper. We got some torque limiters down here. They were Matco branded. And this is the harmonic balancer installer kit by Matco. We've got a air pressure filler, tire filler tool. Definitely a nice one. Has the electronic digital screen. And it even works, and it lights up in red. These, I believe, are something to do with TPMS. Definitely has something to do with tires. There's labeled left rear, left front, right front. And you can see they screw onto the tires. So I'm not sure if it's part of a TPMS tool or if this is just a pressure relief thing, you know, to get the let the air out. We got the Mac Tools air gun. And let's get into the air tools themselves. We'll start down here with the impact guns. 3/8 drive Mac Tools, 3/8 drive Matco, 1/4 inch drive Matco. Up top we have a 1/2 inch drive Matco and 2 1/2 inch drive Macs. One of them is smaller than the other, so I would think this one might have more power, but it could just be an older model or a newer model, not sure. Air ratchets, 3/8 drive Ingersoll Rand, 3/8 drive Matco, 1/4 inch drive Ingersoll Rand. And back up to the top, we've got the Central Pneumatic. That was a Matco brand, I think. And it's an air hammer with some bits and this really cool style pickle fork. You can screw on the different attachments. You can screw on just the regular hammering style. So you get 3 different attachments for one air hammer bit or one hammering bit. And we've got this Mac Tools air grinder, Ingersoll Rand air drill, and this one is the right angle die grinder. But I can't find a brand on it. I'm assuming it must have at one point had a sticker. So we don't know what it is. Okay, the final section. You've made it to the end portion of the video. Over here I've piled up the oil filter wrenches and oil filter cups. Two of the standard plier style. You got a regular oil filter wrench here. Looking for a brand and I don't see it. These are the band style that come on this handle. So you can swap out your different sizes. Matco Tools cup style. Magnum cup style. Let me get these out of the way so I can show you what's actually sitting underneath. Before we get into that, I want to show you guys the bag of cookies and air grinder tools that came with the box. Whole bag full of them. All sorts of bits. Very nice. That's good consumable stuff. We love that kind of stuff. This is the Tomcat air-assisted multiple camber adjustment tool. And it's an inflatable bag.
Yeah, I think it says place this out against strut tower opposite tire, so I think it allows you to push the wheel out to do camber.
Pretty cool. Not a need for us because we don't do alignments. But next up is the Matco Tools. This is your bearing packer tool. So it's full of grease. You can pack bearings in here. Definitely greasy, so I'm trying not to touch the grease, but that's definitely a keeper for the shop. This is a Matco Tools, the bearing separator tool. Nice, good size one. In the back, we've got two disconnect sets, one by Matco Tools and one's just the old plastic cheap one. Got manuals in the back for a lot of the specialty tools, like the brake bleeder. Definitely going to be keeping that. Brake bleeder, automatic refiller, and some other stuff. Some of the air tools, angle die grinder. Definitely good stuff. The Fexton cold check. It's just an antifreeze coolant tester. I'll get this out of the way. This is a precision straight edge. The sticker on here is labeled Matco. So it's probably bought off the truck, made by Central Tools. Definitely good to have. Probably going to end up keeping that as well. Let's get into some kits. So we'll start in the back and we'll do them in lines. Matco Tools automatic halogen leak detector. There it is. I can't say I've ever used this tool, but the tool is in there. And there's some different tips down here, and there's some instructions in the back. Power probe. This is the Power Probe 2 with case. Power probes are awesome. We love ours. This one looks like it's in great shape. Manual looks mint. Tool looks very nice. But yeah, you hook this up to a battery, and you can supply voltage using this to anything that you're testing. So very handy. We use ours all the time. Matco Tools fractional stud remover set. These are SAE. I mean fractional, of course. Astrum pneumatic tool. The 6-piece deluxe Noid light set. There they are. This is for diagnosing injectors.
Nice.
In the back, we have the Stant cooling system pressure tester. These things always look
Ripe.
very dirty. Coolant, of course, does its toll, but it seems like it's all there. Flaring kit by Matco. Nice, you get the tubing cutter in here with it, but it's pretty much the same thing as any other brand. You get the pieces that you need to do your flaring. I haven't done flaring in a very long time. I used to own old vehicles with bad brake lines, and since then I've upgraded to more modern vehicles with better brake lines. AST stud remover set. These are the metric ones. Matco, look at that logo. This is the timing light. It's upside down. Let me flip it around. But yeah, your standard timing light made by Matco. Looks in good shape. The case is nice. Definitely nice to have that. Comes with the cable. Probably works too. The KD power steering pump pulley service kit. I personally have the Napa version, but they're pretty much all the same. This is probably the exact same thing as my Napa version. They come in handy, and when you need them, you need them. Especially, we have been doing plowing for 5-6 years, and I think it's the weight of the plow that puts the excess abuse on your power steering pump. That's my theory. Or it's just that Chevys like to blow up power steering pumps, but we usually do one every winter. And I have used the Napa version of that kit many times. Matco tools. It's a rethreader kit, so you've got the little rethreading dies and the thread file. We don't particularly keep little kits like this around. We just keep a couple thread files, a lot of taps and dies and stuff like that. But if you're a mechanic, mobile tool cart, that could come in handy. Gear wrench, the gear ratchet. I got to bring this out for you.
Careful with that one. It's missing the latches, and I already dumped it on the ground.
All right, you get the ratchet for the pass-through sockets. You get SAE and metric limited selection in here. You get the extension, funny looking extension. And then you get some regular sockets. There is, you know, the adapter for it, so you can convert it to a regular standard socket driver. They even give you a wobble for 1/4 and 3/8 drive extension. Screwdriver, cool little kit. The KD service kit comes back, except this time it's the 8-piece master sensor socket kit. So you get your O2 sensors, your oil sending unit sensors, any kind of sensor. It's got 8 different types. Definitely probably gets you done with most of them unless you own a very special vehicle or a German vehicle. So probably can get you through some of the German stuff, but I know they like to change it up. This is an awesome kit. I've never seen it before. I am definitely just going to keep it because it keeps all these specialty sockets in the same place in one kit. You use them sometimes, you just grab the kit, do your thing. This is a digital caliper, branded Fowler. Run of the mill, every mechanic's got one. We get them in every single mechanic box. And they all look the same, but every time they have a different brand on them. In the back, we have the Lyle bearing race and seal installer set. Definitely a nice kit to have. It's definitely required. Antifreeze hydrometer by Matco. Got some drill bit sets here. DeWalt case with mixed bits. This was labeled titanium bits. Also looks like it's got mixed contents. Snap-on video inspection scope, the BK3000. Basically barely used. There's a little bit of dirt on it, so the guy probably used it once or twice, but he still has the screen protector on there. It'll do the job. I wouldn't say it does any better of a job than the Chinese ones you can get on Amazon, so it may not be worth the price that it is on the truck. The box will tell you that it's also made in China.
Yeah, it says it on this thing.
It just says Snap-on, so if that name means that much to you, you can pay the money, but they'll do the same thing. Spring compressors. This set on top is Craftsman. All right, so here it says Craftsman number 47057, USA made spring compressors. Awesome. Really cool. They feel a lot better than the Harbor Freight ones, I'll tell you that, like way better. And then we got a Chinese set. So, not even gonna open that up. That concludes it for today. It was a lot. I have to pick a favorite tool. And that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. Whew. I think that I'm gonna have to go with I'm just kidding. It's gonna be the brake bleeding kit. We've been wanting one of these for so long. I used to try to bleed brakes by myself by basically replicating that in like a homemade little thing with jugs and fluid, and it didn't work. That's cool. That's probably our favorite. Other stuff that we're probably going to keep here in the shop, the big snap ring pliers. Can't turn that down. Especially with the large equipment we have and our want to increase the size of the large equipment that we have, that could come in handy. The Blue Point hose pliers are going to replace our current set. It's Matco, and we only have 2 of the pieces, so now we'll have 3 pieces, all Blue Point. I don't like Matco. We can talk about that another time. Probably also going to keep the 12-point crow's foot. Can't pass that up. We finally now can finish our snap-on line wrench set. I can't tell you how many tool hauls it's been. Over 100 tool hauls. For us, piece by piece, to put these sets together. And we were 2 wrenches away from completing both these sets. Over 2 years. And the tool haul that completes it also just comes with 1 of each in complete sets. And we're just going to end up taking 2 wrenches out of here. Because we actually like the wrenches that we have. And they're all the same, but it's just funny that way. On this table, we're going to be keeping the brake bleeder, I said that. We're going to be keeping the torque angle gauge. Absolutely.
Sure about that?
I'm sure about that. I don't think we need any of the air tools, right, Nick?
No, we're good.
Might keep the tire gauge.
No.
Yeah, no. We're going to keep the precision ground flat edge. Going to keep the cookies. I like cookies. We're going to keep the grease packer.
And your sensor set.
And my sensor set. But everything else is going to end up on the eBay store, guys. So, if you're not aware, we do sell on eBay. That's how we pass on all these tools to the next user. Instead of hoarding them away, we wouldn't throw them out. That would be a sin. We put them on eBay. Most of them are sold individually, but when we have a nice set like this, we'll sell it like a set. Most of this, pretty much almost all of it, is going to end up on the eBay store. Probably by the time this video comes out, most of it will be on the eBay store, if not at least half of it. And all YouTubers get 10% off with the coupon code NKEBay10. And we don't charge crazy prices. We just charge market prices for eBay. And eBay prices are not the same that you're going to find at a tag sale or your flea market, but they're definitely cheaper than buying the stuff new. So you can get a good deal, especially, if you need the stuff and you were going to purchase it off the tool truck or from the hardware store or wherever. You might get something that's older and USA made that's not available anymore. So that's pretty cool too. So check it out if you want to. A lot of YouTubers have come along and have bought stuff from us. We've had a lot of very happy customers. A lot of people come back time after time, and we love it. We think it's really fun. We have a passion for tools, cleaning tools, reselling tools, and buying tools. We do a lot of buying. So that's my eBay spiel for today. Let me know what your favorite tool of the day is. You know my top 10. And we'll see you guys in the next one.